dedicated to his or her position, has worked diligently for the success of her students or his students, and has really exemplified what they believe being a faculty member is all about. And this year, here's the beat. This year, I'm proud to announce that Amy Braziller has been voted as the Faculty Member of the Year. Amy?
Thank you. Once it became clear that the task of a graduation speech was before me, I grew more and more nervous. How could I possibly come up with something unique, captivating, and of course short? Since this was an honor for receiving the Faculty of the Year, certainly I could draw upon something from my classes. This past semester I taught several classes that relied upon research and the idea of combining that research into a form of pastiche. I also emphasized to my students to borrow from greatness and to always attribute authorship to the original writers. So, rather than inventing something unique and captivating, I looked to the former masters of the graduation speech: Ken Burns, Hillary Rodham Clinton, Susan Laurie Parks, Russell Baker, Gary Bolding, Alan Alda, Doris Kearns Goodwin, Anna Quinlan, Tom Brokaw, and Richard Feynman. My speech, and I promise to formally get to it in a moment, is actually a collection of pieces from other graduation speeches, edited and remixed into this speech. President Richardson, members of the board, members of the community, distinguished faculty and staff, proud and relieved parents, calm and serene grandparents, distracted but secretly pleased siblings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, graduates, good morning, and thank you for this great honor. I'm delighted to be here. The learned faculty is seated there behind me, and so before I get into the swing of things, I want to state that any grammatical errors, historical fabrications, and inappropriate flights of fancy contained within the following speech are the sole responsibility of this speaker, and if found objectionable, should in no way be viewed as an example of the caliber of education one would receive at Red Rocks Community College. In a sensible world, I would now congratulate the class of 2007 and sit down without further comment. I am sure the class of 2007 wishes I would do so. Unfortunately for the class of 2007, we do not live in a sensible world. And so there are many things I want to tell you. Your families are extremely proud of you. You can't imagine the sense of relief they're experiencing. This would be an opportune time to ask for money. I want to tell you to be as smart as you can, but to try to remember that it's always better to be wise than to be smart. And don't be upset that it takes a long time to find wisdom, because nobody knows where wisdom can be found. It tends to break out at unexpected times like a rare virus, and mostly people with compassion and understanding are susceptible to it. So as you figure out the kind of work you want to do, the challenge is to find work imbued with meaning, work that provides enjoyment on a daily basis. If you choose a career for money or prestige or security, but dislike going to work more days than not, it will never be worth it in the long run. This is the hard work of your life in the world, to make it all up as you go along, to acknowledge the introvert, the clown, the artist, the reserved, the distraught, the goofball, and the thinker. You will have to bend all your will not to march to the music that all of those great days out there pipe on their flutes. They want you to go to professional school, to wear khakis, to pierce your navel, to bare your soul. These are the fashionable ways. If you listen, the music is tinny. Look inside. That way lies dancing to the melodies spun out by your own heart. That is the symphony. All the rest are jingles. Whatever you choose, however many roads you travel, I hope that ultimately you choose not to be a lady or a gentleman. I hope you will find some way to break the rules and make a little trouble out there. You are educated. Your certification is in your degree. You may think of it as the ticket to the good life. Let me ask you to think of it as an alternative. Think of it as your ticket to change the world. May you have that freedom. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy.